Welcome to Boga Place. This is episode 1 of our France World Conquest. As you can see, we're just getting into it. So first things first. Before we unpause it, let's see what missions we have. Protect against England, which is to add 7 more units, which I'm not going to do. Form alliance with Aragon. I think that's what we're going to do, because that's what we want to do. So let's see what we got here. Will they take an alliance now? They will not. But they have a hostile attitude towards us. So I think what we're going to do is, let's see, we already set England as a rival. We're also going to set I did not want to set Aragon. Castile for show. So instead of Aragon, we're going to put Castile. And let's see who else their rivals are. Castile, Venice, and Austria. Let's go with... We already have Castile, so that should be good. We want to be kind of friendly with Austria at some point. They don't like Aragon. Their rivals are us and Hungary. Let's go with Burgundy. Just to start. So what we're going to do is we have to swallow up our vassals. So I think I'm going to start with Orleans. So what we're going to do is send our... first thing we're going to do is turn down our music volume, because that's too loud. I cannot hear myself. Better. Alright. First thing we're going to do is send our first diplomat to Orleans, and we're going to get them to improve our relationship there so we can annex them after the first war. Then we're going to go into our military, and we're only going to keep Jean Bureau, and we're going to keep probably Giantres as our 2 generals. We don't want to lose too many military points. We're getting +6, +5, +7 in administration, which is good. And we're going to hire some. Got enough to hire all 3. So, well, we're not going to hire administration. We're not going to put a 2 up there for right now. Diplomacy. We'll go with diplomatic reputation +1, which is always good. And we'll go with reinforced speed, which will work. National decision available. Let's see. Pass the Liquor Act. Yeah, we'll lose the 50 administration power for national tax modifier +5%. That'll work for me. We have that. Form alliance with Savoy. We do not want to do that. Let's see. +13. +13 for same religion, little border friction. We will first go to Orleans and go... Oh, we're already improving relations there, which is good. And then we'll go... Let me take a royal marriage. Let's see. Nope. It's the hostile attitude. So I think what we'll do, since we don't need to fabricate any claims to begin with, because we're already at war, we can do that in a little bit. We'll improve relations with them. And hopefully with the rival they'll flip from being hostile to cordial. Even if it's cordial, I do believe we should be able to get a royal marriage with them, and then possibly an alliance, or maybe just an alliance, because we may not want to get a royal marriage. It all depends. But let's split our armies here, and we're going to put Jean Bureau to lead this one, and we're going to move him to Elecnon. And then in this one, we're going to use Giantres, and we're going to move him to Poitou. Typically what ends up happening is this is going to march to Poitou. If we can get to Anjou to cut them off, maybe they'll attack us or we'll attack them. But we're going to get rid of these 2 9s really quick. And let's unpause. We've done what we needed to do. Put it up to 3. Go. Alright, little pause here. Alright, so we have 19 units there, 20 units there. Let's go march into Normandy and crush them and then come back out. We are going to take off or attach to this unit. Will there be a river crossing? I don't think there's going to be a river crossing into Poitou. This is our Jean de Chantres. Let's go down and crush that unit too. Alright. Squish and Patau. So we're going to move these troops into Armagnac on the morrow. So you guys are moving to Armagnac. We're going to take off attached to this unit. We've already done that here. And Jean Bureau is going to move into Co. And we're going to crush what they have here. Alright, so Venice is offering us an alliance and Milan is offering us an alliance. We're not going to take either. Alright. Still, nothing to take. Marching down into Armagnac. Alright, so we pop them too. Let's move to an Alecunon. And sit there and wait for our vassals to siege. Because that is what they're good for. Ooh. So they are marching more units into Normandy. Sweet. So let's let them get a day from Normandy, which would be the 16th. Wait, no, which would be the 19th. And we'll march on the 18th and try to crush them. Alright, so Foix, and Bourbonnais have the sieges there, which is good. That's what we want. Let's see what we got boat-wise. So we have the 3 barks, which is fine. Oh, an alliance offer from Aragon. That's exactly what we wanted. Let's see. Nope. We'll take it. We will take that. That is a winner. So now ally with Aragon. We're friendly with them. How old is their king? 47. Does he have an heir, is the question. Yep, so if he were to die, a noble from... either a noble from Castile, or it looks like Navarra would succeed to the throne, but it'd be another de Trastamon. I wonder if it'd be worth a royal marriage. Let's pull back our dude, and we'll see if we can get a royal marriage with them, and we'll see what happens. If it'd be great. I'm not, now that I have an alliance with them, and I can possibly get a royal marriage, we may just use them to fight against Castile until our first king dies and we lose the royal marriage with them, or we become papal controller and we can just get rid of the royal marriage. So let's see what happens with that. We're gonna do our... Oh, yeah, these guys are marching. They'll be there on the 25th. Nobody's coming down here. Alright. Wait for our vassal to be home. Ooh. Oh, we lost. We did not get there quick enough. And of course, see what happens is if you arrive after your army has already lost, you apparently lose the battle. Alright. So... that was kind of shitty. Not the way we wanted to start. But we'll squish him here. And they have some more units arriving in Co on the 3rd. But there's a 5 stack going down there. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, cool. So my vassals have controls of the sieges. Good, good, good. Alright, we should be fine there. Our diplomat is back. Let's get a royal marriage with Aragon. Okay. So, still a noble from House de Trastamon. Oh, sweet. So if their king were to die today, Devois takes the crown, which would be great, because then we can claim the throne if we have a Devois on the crown, on the throne. Alright, see what happens with these sieges. We have a free diplomat. We are going to, let's see what we can do here. We can fabricate claims already. Let's do that. Let's fabricate a claim on Vizcaya. Go team, go. I hate Province. Standing on top of me. Fine. I will reinforce Co if it needs. They need to reinforce. Normandy, at least. See, this is why I hate Province. They're gonna drop 1 unit in Patau. Smart. Gotta love that. England and their AI. Alright, so fabricating claims. Got my unit sitting back in reserve. I'm not going to try to siege myself. Let's see who they have allied themselves with. Navarre and Portugal. Perfect. No Burgundy. We're happy. Let's see who Burgundy allied themselves with. Burgundy has Hungary. Hey, that's good. Good. Austria. Anjbach, Cologne, Trier, Tuscany, Saxony. Good. And England probably only has Portugal. Hungary and Portugal. So Hungary has some allies. It should be interesting to see if Austria and Hungary fight, because if they do, Hungary's going to have some allies. Poland, Bohemia, and Brandenburg. Wow, that's didn't even ally with Lithuania. Let's see what Lithuania is doing. Denmark. Well, that's typical. So England's blockading me. Fucking province. All up in my grill. I'll move to Perigord so I don't eat attrition repeatedly because they like to stack on my face. Alright, so he's up there. He's going to move some more troops. The question is to where? Let's watch for that happening. Oh, good old Happy Plague. Limousin gets the plague, or lose 50 ducats. Let's lose the ducats. Alright, so he's taking his troops south. So let's see where he's going to drop them. We'll just move to Patau, just to start. Oh, well, we're not going to do anything. We'll just let these guys fight it. Because that's what vassals are for. Making sure I don't have to do anything. But we'll crush him here. Good. Moving along as it should. So I'm going to fabricate, I believe. Oh yeah, this is what I'm forgetting to do. As soon as that's fabricated, which should be done soon. Let's look at Borlanace. 140. We'll get there. We'll lose 25 as soon as we're not in war. But the whole goal is to be at 190 as soon as the war is done, so we can start annexing them. And we're going to go diplomatic first, so we get the extra relations and we get the extra diplomats, so we can start swallowing up these vassals and creating more and feeding them. I think next I'm going to switch out Burgundy as my rival and make Brittany my rival, so I can fabricate claims on armor, and then I'll attack them and take armor. Let's see who they're allied with. Nobody, which is typical for them. Take armor, wait 5 years, start another war on them, and just vassalize them as well. Ooh. And while I'm thinking about it, I have some papacy. Let's see. We already have one, which is good. And we have one in this one who's 50 years old. So we're just going to put some more points in him. If we can actually get to the papal controller, which England is now, we can do some other things, which would be good. We'll just add another 5 points there. landed like 3 or 4 troops onto that one area. Gotta love the AI here, man. Alright, well that's a problem. We'll give him a little bit of help. Put these there to help him with the siege. You know, in fact, let's just recombine these guys real quick like. And we'll do this. We'll send my general. Well, no, they already took care of it. Forget it. Why waste our troops when we can waste our vassals' troops? I don't like wasting my troops. Let's see, did he go up to 5? Nope, we'll wait for them to try to beat us. Oh, free stability! Yay! Extra money, free stability! Oh, damn it. I swear to God. I hate Provence. I hate the AI in this game. Yay, we got Castile. Fabricated claims on that puppy. So as soon as our guy gets home, we're going to ally with Scotland. We're already guaranteeing them, so they already take up a relationship slot, so we might as well just do what we can. And they like us, so we will offer them an alliance. Not so much a royal marriage. Well, succession war between Munster and Leinster. Shit. Let's go for a royal marriage too. I'm saying they're already a slot, so let's also, as soon as we can, we'll blockade, issue an embargo on Great Britain. Good. Royal marriage with them. Sweet. Alright, so let's see what happens. On death. Succession war between France and Burgundy. Whoa. Whoa. That could be fun. That could be fun. I would do it for that. That would give us free landing area in England. Sure. Die. Please die. Since we have a free vassal, we'll royal marriage them because we're going to swallow them first. Up to 180. We have the money. We might as well. We'll see how this war goes. Because as soon as it's over, let's see. Let's fabricate another claim on Spain. And they are allied with France, Portugal, and Urbino. Urbino is who they're going to end up vassalizing, which isn't a big deal. Castile, still only, well, oh, see, they're allied with Burgundy now. Wow, that could hurt. We're not going to be able to attack Castile straight out at the beginning, so I think we'll change from being against Burgundy. We'll wait for them to switch to Brittany. And then we will fabricate a claim on armor, and we'll just take that. Oh, well, or more by hand. Either way. Just a reason to go to war against them. And that looks like that'll be what we do second. Alright. Yay! Normandy, go! Alright, so we can lose 30 administration points, 10 diplomatic power, and 76.3 ducat days, and get +1 yearly prestige, or lose 5 prestige. We got up to 31 prestige. Let's see what our options are. Reclaim Picardy. Not doing that right now. Improve relations with Savoy. England must be true. Still, well, Savoy over 100. I could. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Let's give them our support. Well, let's see what a prestige. Prestige. Screw it. Let's not lose money. Let's just lose the 5 prestige. We'll gain. Prestige is not anything we're really worried about. So we have ticking war score on them. They're not going to try to drop any more troops here. Hopefully my vassals will get Burgundy's access and go take Calais, and that'll give us some more war score. But let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, the Chantrace is dead. No good. No bueno. Well, at least we're gaining full military points at this point. Can't argue with that. Alright, get aboard. Province, stop standing on my face. Actually, those are my vassals. Armagnac and Auvergne. They're not moving. I think they've given up moving troops to the mainland, which is good. That's what we want them to do. We're not going across the sea yet. Come on, finish her up. Let's see what Ormond is at 188. I'll lose 25. So yeah, so as soon as we're done with the war, we'll lose 25 on them. But we can give them a gift if we want. It's not like we don't have the money. Come on, finish the siege. Siege must be done. Fuck you, Burgundy, allying with Spain. Why don't you go start a war with Austria? So that way, Castile can be in war with Austria. I think we have claims. Yeah, we have a claim of Vizcaya. Navarra is a vassal of Castile. Let's see what Aragon's decided they're going to do. Have they chosen a quest yet? They have not, but they hate Castile. This did not work out the way I wanted it to, but anytime, what I was hoping would happen is that Spain would not ally with Burgundy and we could just steamroll them, bust out Galicia, and maybe take these three here. But, you know, what can you do? Siege of Laborde is over. Good, good, good. Let's group these guys up. So we're at 45%. As soon as my dude's back from Brittany, I'm assuming that my vassals are going to go to Calais and siege that, which is what we want them to do. We are going to move our buddies to... We're going to move Jean Bureau to Patau. And we'll move this dude up to Alencon. I don't think England's going to do much. I think they've sort of given in. But we got that ticking war score, and as soon as we get our fabricated claim on Brittany, 83%, we'll look at going to war with Brittany. Basically, I'm really only going to stop 6 men. Where are they going? Into Co. On the 8th. So on the 7th, we're going to move into Co. The reason why I'm doing that is if you wait a day before they actually land, before any army is moving anywhere, they cannot renege on where they're going. So here we go. Let's get to the 7th. 6, 7, bam. Let's go. Get them. Get them. No leader versus Planchen. We should win. Lost more troops than I wanted to, but what can you do? And they're moving to Normandy, so we'll chase them there. I could have been more optimal. I could have probably switched Bureau over to fight Planchen, but I figured it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we popped them. We'll actually leave these dudes in Alencon. Oh, they're landing 10 dudes up in Calais. Good smokescreen. The only fight that they're going to end up winning, I do believe. We'll move him to Ile-de-France for the time being. Let's see. Alright, let's see what we can take. We want to take Co. which is cheaper than, as long as it's cheaper than Normandy. No, it's actually not. We'll take Normandy then. The only thing I care about, I have to take one up here because I want to fabricate claims on Kent. I've tried this out before. If I'm going to make England into a dumpster fire, I'm going to land troops up in Scotland because they're my buddies. And I'm going to land, after this war, I should have about 32 to 34,000 troops. I'll probably land 20 of my own with Jean Bureau up in Scotland. I'll keep 14 down here to take care of anything that they come across, or Portugal wants to come up here, because the 14,000 of my vassals should be able to take care of anything. And I also want to take the board, because that's a lot less than Gascon. So that's 25, and I want them to release, I'm not offering tribute, I want, yeah, these nations. Who's Guyane? You know, this Guyane is a sovereign state. Really? No, let's not do that. Let's go, Cornwall. Let's make them release Cornwall. Let's see. We're close. So let's just let them win that little battle there, and then get brutalized, possibly. Yeah, we're going to win that. And I didn't have to use any of my troops to do it. Good. Crushed. They're all about that now. Let's see what else we can take from them. So Cornwall comes out. We get Co. We get Laborde. We get a little bit of aggressive expansion, but really only England's upset by it. Well, and then Burgundy, minus 11 isn't very much. It'll come off in about 4 years. We'll have started other wars by that point, but that's not the point here. See what kind of money we could take from them. 12? We'll take 12. Make them bust out Cornwall and get Co. and Laborde, or guess, yeah, Laborde. Send him in. Pause it. Alright. So we took our core Normandy back. We took Laborde back. Good. And, look, Cornwall. Yay for Cornhole. They're out. I guess we'll stop episode 1 here, because that was about 30 minutes. And next time, we will start annexing Orleans, and we will go to war with Brittany. Thank you for watching Boca Plays. Come back for episode 2. Yay!